I don't think Lamar Odom really knows what he has signed up for in the Big Brother house and this competition.
What can we expect from this season? Are you excited to have it back? What twists maybe we could expect? I know it's
I am so excited. What you can expect is 11 brand new celebrities. Some you were probably very familiar with, like Lamar Odom, because he was married to Khloe Kardashian. He's an NBA two-time, championship winner. To if you're of like my age, I grew up watching Different Strokes like everyone around my age. You're going to have a mix of people this season who have no idea what they're in for because they're used to being celebrities in their own field, whether you're an Olympian or, an Emmy winner, or, we have one of the founding members of NSYNC, Chris Kirkpatrick. And then suddenly you're going to be moving into a house with people that you've never met before. Some of them kind of know each other, but you're from different worlds where you were the winner or you were the, person that everyone gave the attention to. And you have to coexist in the Big Brother house where only one person can win $250,000. It's going to be, yes, some fun and games, but we say expect the unexpected. Who knows? I don't even know what to expect because some of these celebrities are super fans of the show, and that could hurt them and that could help them. And some celebrities, like I don't think Lamar Odom really knows what he has signed up for in the Big Brother house and this competition. And I don't think Chris Kattan from, SNL quite knows what he has said yes to. Once they say yes, you check it out a little bit. But if you've watched almost every season, like Todrick Hall, you know what to expect. And I think he's one to watch, as well as Shayna Moakler, because she's, a super fan of Big Brother. And she knows a thing or two about reality shows and how they work. She had one, Meet the Barkers, back in the day.
Yeah. Speaking of the cast, what can you tell us about what's currently happening in the house? Can you tease anything? Have alliances been forming? Have there been any arguments yet? Or are we still good?
Oh, we're not good. We're not good at all. This is a game. The celebrities have been in there for a week. Mm-hmm. So I think the game has been brewing for so many days. And if you know the game, things can change on a dime. So I will just say this. We had to establish a head of household on premiere night. And that person's been head of household and had power for a long time in the house. And intentions and deals can change in this house in a minute. I've seen that on the live shows where it's like 10 minutes live, the house is flipped. So there's a lot of drama that lends itself to the game. And in terms of having to share a house and one bathroom with 10 other celebrities, not everyone's going to love their roommate. I'll just leave it at that.
Fair enough. In terms of what's already happened, is anyone surprising you in there, maybe playing differently than you would have expected?
Yeah. What is surprising me is some people are not prepared for Big Brother at all, even though they were familiar with the game or not that familiar. And it's like trial by fire. And it's kind of like, well, you knew if you knew coming in that if you win $250,000. Did you really think we were going to make it easy on you? Because it is Big Brother. It is a lot of money. And we got to make the show good. So it has surprised me a little bit. But, even these celebrities who have traveled the world and seen a lot, they're like, I've never seen this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know past seasons we've had a couple people, definitely go in there not realizing how hard it is. Meta World Peace obviously comes to mind. I know you mentioned Chris, Lamar. Are a lot more people having a hard time adjusting than you thought?
No, I know it's going to be hard. So I don't expect anyone to be able to be like, this is fun. This is great. There are elements of that. I think it was funny because Chris Kirkpatrick kind of sees this as a vacation because, think about it. He was in a boy band, superstardom, young age, traveling the world, being told, wake up at this time, do press, sing, dance, choreograph, going to do a video. Now we're going to do live in front of 100,000 people. So for once in his life, he can I think this is like a vacation for him. I don't think he's even in there to win the money. No, I know he wants to win the money because he loves the show. But I think for certain personalities, it's like, if I win, I win. I'm just here for a couple of laughs and maybe, make a headline or two. And who knows what waits for me on the other side of the door when it's over.
Yeah. Do you anticipate a lot of headlines? We already have Lamar talking about his ex-wife, Chloe. Do you anticipate more of that kind of stuff coming out and learning more about these celebrities' personal lives?
I do expect more headlines. I think because Shayna Moakler has made it known that when she agreed to do this as a super fan, that she wouldn't be thrilled if suddenly, someone in the Kardashian clan also was going to be her roommate, because the father of her two kids, her ex-husband, is engaged to Kourtney Kardashian. So I think there's got to be some conversation, a few conversations, maybe more than a few, that takes place between like maybe Lamar sharing notes, exchanging notes with Shayna on what life was like and into that whole world that the outside world is still fascinated by. So I think there could be some headlines there. Some headlines could be a good thing. Some headlines could be a bad thing. Who knows?
Who knows when you're watched 24/7? Who do you think in there could be like a dark horse? Who is someone that maybe could get by, make it to the end, and possibly win?
I think maybe Teddy Mellencamp could be a dark horse, because if you watch her on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and my stepdaughter does, and she's a fan of Teddy's, I think she's someone who is, I've been told, is very likable. And I think likable can get you very far. I also think Todrick Hall and Carson Kressley are people to watch. I don't think of them as dark horses because I think of them as fan favorites, because Todrick is a fan and he's been very vocal about being a fan. And Carson is someone who just has so much charm and wit that it's hard not to like him as a roommate, is my guess. And it's hard not to like him as a viewer. So he has a lot going for him, but I think he knows that. So as long as he doesn't come across as a threat to others, he is another one to watch.
Great.
And Cynthia Bailey. I was told by Andy Cohen, my buddy, that Cynthia Bailey is also like very good for this show. And I think she can make it very far too.
Any last minute teasers for the premiere for the season? Anything that you're excited for fans to see?
I would just say that my heart is pulling for Todd Bridges because I loved him on Different Strokes, and I just leave it at that. I don't know if he's going to be good at this game, if he's going to get along with others and do well in competitions, but my heart is rooting for Todd Bridges.